Hey everybody! Welcome to the video on Lucknow. This is La Martiniere College. It's a student school. This is the picture of the tomb for the guy who's named after La Martiniere, his lover. But basically, this is one of the largest campuses in the world, and it was this guy's private property. And when he died, he left it to become a school and left his money to establish a foundation. He had campuses in Lucknow, Kolkata, and somewhere in France that I can't remember. But like this was his home when he was alive, so it's huge, it's massive. Um, so there's a bunch of cool architecture, and I took a bunch of pictures. Um, there's pretty much like a museum inside where it has all the different moguls and all the different British rulers, and then everything. It just has like a ridiculous amount of information in there, and there's a lot of stuff that I took pictures of that didn't make it into the video just because, like in the other video, I said I have so many pictures. And a lot of the stuff you can find out by reading on Wikipedia. But these lamps things here, these lions, they're pretty cool. That's actually where they would hold torches. And then there was also a torch behind the lion's head so the eyes and mouth would light up. It's pretty cool. There's just a 360 view of the area from the rooftop there. Just kind of from where we were. So you get an idea of how big this place is. And again, this is just one building in this entire campus. It is just massive. And then took a couple of quick shots of the statues adorning the top there. You can see them slightly on the right and left here. Just got a couple of closer shots there. Look pretty cool. And then we go down to the ground level, and down there, there's a bell, and apparently that fell from the tower during one of the sieges that happened I don't even remember. And then that's the cannon that he commissioned. There's me, and another 360 view, or not even 360 view, just kind of like a panoramic view. There's Shubo and the tour guide talking. Yeah. And then there's a sign that's coming up that I just took pictures of just because I thought it was interesting that there is a battle obstacle course that was created 3 years ago or 2 years ago. This is the residency. That's what it's referred to everywhere. It's an old British residency where the original British people settled when they came, and it was put under siege in like the 1850s, where they were trying to kick them out. And so it's ruins, and it's covered with battle scars and memorials for the people who died and people who served. Like in the ruins, you can walk around them and everything, and you can see like the bullet holes and the cannon holes and battle scars from the fight. So it's pretty cool. It's never been restored or anything. It's a historical landmark. This is kind of so you can see, like, you can get in there, and I'm sure that there is graffiti all over the place. But I try not to take pictures of that because it's not as cool. But yeah, I mean, you can go anywhere. Like, there's no kind of real restrictions on where you can walk, other than they don't like you walking in the grass. But yeah, you can see the bullet holes there, those pock marks all over the building. And so this one was like one of the best standing structures, I guess, that you could say. There is a mosque that's still in use. It's never been restored either, but it's still being used to practice with. That's the mosque. And that's gated off because obviously, that's a religious place. So, yeah, that's the mosque again from the outside. And then we get some pictures just around the area. Just kind of, that's the main, was one of the main buildings. It's a museum now. They have a rendering of what the place looked like inside. However, I wasn't able to get good pictures because it's covered in glass, and I just kept getting glares on everything. And then there's another memorial, but as you can see, like like I said, there's memorials all over the place, and then like the highest structure that's still remaining is it's got an Indian flag posted up on it right there. It's kind of funny. And then next we went to the Bara Imambara, which is coming up now. It's probably one of the most popular attractions in Lucknow. It's a massive building. It was built by one of the Mughal kings. It's huge. It's massive. It's one of the biggest buildings that doesn't have an interior support system. It's all done with like the arches and everything like that. And there's just, it's beautiful, just like outside and inside. It's massive. It's considered a holy building, but it's not a religious building, so you have to take your shoes off to go inside. But it's not where they practice religion or anything like that. They have a mosque which is there out to the side, and then they actually have like that in Mumbara. And then like it's massive. So there's some pretty cool architecture. Like you see like the support system, because there's again no interior struts or stuff like that. So it's all through the concave designs and stuff like that. And those are the Muslim representations of the different holy days, I believe. I'm not very good with Muslim religion, I'm sorry. But this is the one of the outer halls. And just kind of did a panoramic circular view winding down, spiral view on the way down, so you can see all of the different designs and intricacies. Sorry for the coughing on that time. I'm not sure what's going on. And then there's a picture of the whole hall, just so you can see how large it is. And you can kind of see up there that there's the stairs, and this is the labyrinth that goes above the building, which has a lot of myths surrounding it. Supposedly there's over 100 ways to get to the top level, but there's only one way to get down. It's just kind of one of the narrow pathways we were walking just above the hall, so you can see kind of where we're at. And then you go through these corridors, and it's literally, you could spend hours just walking around. This is just so you can see also the symmetry. Like you can see all the way through. This is from the same shot, and then I kind of zoom in so you can see that's the exterior gate thing. So like you can see all the way through. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. I spent a good chunk of time walking around here. There's 2 terraces, and then the upper terrace has got an awesome view. I've got some pictures coming up here in just a minute, but these pathways, they just kind of wind around each other and go back and forth, and so it's pretty cool. It's not that hard to get turned around, but it's really easy to get out because there's that first picture I showed you. There's a big stairwell that goes up and down. It goes all the way to the top and goes all the way down to the bottom. And so this is the from the upper terrace where I took a bunch of pictures, because the view is just kind of awesome, and you can just see like everything laid out. Like you can see my shadow there, kind of in the middle, towards the bottom, and there's my selfie. It was bright out, so. And then after this, we went to lunch. And along the way, we went and saw, they showed me this tour guide insisted I see this, so you get to see it too. Apparently, Lucknow is known for their embroidery, and so they were showing us this, and then the process for cleaning and prepping it all. And so, yeah, and it's super colorful and pretty, but I was really hungry, so I wasn't too into it. And then the Chota Mbara. This one is a little bit special too because of the fact that it has the fish throughout the design and art. Because in Muslim culture you don't depict anything. All our art is mostly done through calligraphy, which you can see beautifully done on the exterior of the Mbara. And it looks awesome. But so they had the fish there, and then also just this. I mean, the calligraphy is done with stonework. That's stone inlaid. So it's just awesome, and it's similar to the stuff that's done at the Taj, which we'll talk about. But this is the view from the Mbara looking out, and you see the two white buildings. One is the daughter's tomb. The other building is on the other side just to mirror that. And then, of course, they have the chandeliers, which there's a ton of them, and I'm not sure exactly why, but they're there. All right, well, that's the main highlights of my trip. I will be checking in with Agra soon. Talk to you guys later.